call the meeting to order. And we do not have the pledge of allegiance on the order. We will not be having a closed session this evening. So our first order of business then is to accept the 2025-26 Serve Wisconsin BGF Mini Grant, America 250 Initiative for Outdoor Classroom Construction.
And we have Mr. Sjogren and the students.
Luna's going to take care of it all tonight.
All right, Luna, you're up.
Hi.
We can spend it for something else.
Well, I don't know that you could.
Oh.
Thanks for. Seems like an awful lot of trouble to approve a small. We're good.
We're glad you could make it.
Just put a limit on it. When you change policy, put a limit on
We need to change the policy.
it. So.
You are.
I mean, so the kids did a wonderful job of presenting to you in, must have been April, and I was in lacrosse at the Volunteer Manager Association conference or something or another on the behalf of the United Way. But I was on somebody's computer and I saw the whole thing, so that was really cool. And something that really impressed me about that meeting was just kind of your attitude and your appreciation for students stepping up and really doing something. And I just really want to commend you all for that. I guess about a year and a half ago, Governor Evers appointed me to the board of Serve Wisconsin, which is the federally created state service commission for the state of Wisconsin for funds that are approved by Congress, that are passed through the Corporation for National and Community Service that funds AmeriCorps and Senior Corps and VISTA programs all over the country and the territories. So one of the new projects that was funded when the Serve America Act was passed, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, was the Volunteer Generation Fund. And the whole idea was making funding available to local organizations to boost volunteerism. That's really just kind of the parameter of that. So I'm one of the reviewers for those grants, and I was talking to Rachel, so I know how to write them, right? So I was talking to Rachel, and I said, hey, what do you think about this? And she's like, do it. And I told her specifically what we were gonna do with the funds, and she said, love it. Get it in. So we submitted less than 2 weeks ago. So pretty quick turnaround time. So the funds are federal funds. So I think because I've done the financial required training for this specific pot of federal money, I think we're covered with that kind of requirement. And then also it's a dollar for dollar match. So we use the money that has been contributed by the Rotary clubs and the grant that has been awarded by the Rotary District 6220. So we've almost doubled that fund. So I think we're at $22,000 or $23,000 for this project. So
Over $20,000?
Yeah.
So it's 10,000 was matched then by, the 10,000 figure that we got has been matched by Rotary.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's Rotary 20.
Well, so it's matched by Rotary, and then also Luna wrote the Community Foundation Youth in Action grant, and they did a wonderful job defending that at a meeting of their committee. And then also, we have probably raised about $2,000 through the Interact Club that we can contribute as well. So
So the total is 22,
it's something like that.
something
I'm
like that?
not sure exactly what the number is.
Okay.
So,
Dedication.
so
Dedication.
there are 4 things included in this project budget. The first is an arborist and Dave tree service to come in and to just kind of clean up the area where the outdoor classroom will be and make it safe. And there's one tree that's leaning against a couple of other trees that looks like, you know, it's going to come down at any point in time. And he was looking around and he spotted some other trees. And then they're going to do the chipping of all of the wood to create mulch that will use that mulch and spread it over the classroom area. The second expense is Beeson is going to bring in about 30 tons of quarry wash. I don't think we're going to need that much. And a skid steer, and they're going to kind of level off the area where the classroom will be, and it's just that area, just a corner of the woods. And then use the skid steer to get the quarry wash into the classroom area and kind of level it off, give it a rough level. And then the third expense included in the budget is Ben Delaney, who is a licensed contractor who will build the stage and pour the footings for the fence posts for the community garden. So there's lots of, we get to kind of make this up as we go along. So really kind of what we're hoping to do is listen to what the agriculture teacher I just saw yesterday in Walmart. And just like, what are your needs? What do you want? Let's figure it out. So that's the third expense. So we've got Ben who will hopefully engage with volunteers to construct these elements of the project. And then the fourth thing is we will schedule and have a permit.
Dedication.
And we can use federal funds to do that. Honestly, it's been approved. Well, and I think the other interesting element of this is that we have the opportunity to also observe the 250th celebration of the country, and that was part of the funding. So we have to tip our hats to that requirement, and I think we can make as much of that as we'd like. And I know Randy and I have talked a little bit about kind of what that could be, and I'm sure that the kids and I will talk about it as well. We're kind of looking at having all of this done by the 24th.
Yep.
For what?
24th of August.
So for open house night, our goal is to have it so that we can do a showcase for open house. That back to school week.
Schedule.
That's the reason we needed to have a special meeting, so we
Well,
can
we ever
receive
approved this so the girls can go out there and start digging and getting it already.
Well, and we spent an afternoon out there one day just hauling the deadfall out of the woods, and there's just a ginormous pile out there by the woods. So a big component of the project is this bench over here. It's a lifetime bench.
Excellent.
And it converts to a picnic table. It converts to a picnic table.
I think we have to push down, yeah.
I need assistance. So it converts to a bench. And then they're light enough so that 2 people can move them around. And then it converts to a picnic table.
How many are you putting in?
So I think we have budgeted for 18 of them.
18.
Yeah. And so I bought this one when we got the Rotary District grant, and when I knew that we were having this meeting, I thought, okay, I better put it together. So this morning, I stayed home from work and I put it together, and just me alone working on it, it took 2 hours. I would recommend that 2 people put it together, and 2 people that are smarter than me put it together. And I don't think it would take that long. But I think that would be a really great project for volunteers. So I think kind of this volunteer engagement thing is really going to be kind of an interesting element of this, because we've got a whole bunch of Rotarians that have contributed to this, that want to participate, and that's also required for the funding from the districts. You know, we'll get lots of youth to be involved as well, and I think we can put it out to the community. So I think we can really gain some traction with volunteers and with this project. And I don't know if anybody ever said this, but Rotary District 6220, this is the first time they've ever awarded a grant funding project to a youth involved project. So youth leading the way, the interactive leading the way. And
You've got reporters lined up for
well, and I think, and also Serve Wisconsin is also very interested in this, because youth have been engaged and involved in the planning. You know, so I really feel like there's going to be a lot of positive attention.
Great.
So
That's exciting.
How do you want the motion worded?
Peter, anything to add, girls?
Do you have any other teaching staff that's interested in you know, I mean, academically, programming, anything?
Yeah, well, we sent out a poll, sorry. We sent out like a Google form sheet with a poll, like teachers that wanted to use it, things that they would use it for. A lot of it came from like the elementary and like middle school. Obviously, Miss G and all of her agriculture classes are intending to use it, but there's a 5th grade like milkweed unit, and like a lot of the science are like in the younger grades are more so like outdoor sciences, so they intend to use it. And even just like English classes, we're interested in using it to go outside and read, because there's so many positive ways to like, the outdoors is just so good for students, especially when you're inside all day, just to like go outside and relax. So a lot of teachers really wanted it just to use as small things as that, or just learning, so.
There's an old adage, once you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
Well, just like the art classes and, you know, like all of the different schools and
Yeah.
just getting kids outside.
Well, and they suggested that we create a Google Calendar just for the
Yeah.
classroom, and then the teachers can access the calendar and schedule their time when they want to schedule.
We can actually put it on our facility calendar, so once it's up and running, we have a facility calendar, we can put that as a room, and then teachers will have access to it.
Gotcha. Cool.
My only suggestion is you need to assign someone to do the publicity for this. To get the publicity when you have your grand opening. If not, it'll all be, oh, I thought you were doing it. No, I thought you were taking care of it. And nobody takes care of it, okay?
And that sounds
Just
like
from experience.
Sounds like it might be a really great project for students to be involved with.
That's whoever you want to, but somebody's got to be in charge of contacting the,
You've got to contact the
Well,
the media list, and
Again,
contact the media list.
these guys are pretty capable.
What's his name out here, the media?
right, but somebody's got to be in charge seeing that that's all being done. Or it'll all be like, they did it.
We'll make a plan. Well, and I think we'll get folks from Madison to come up for
Really?
for the grand opening. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's big.
I really think so.
I'll try it, it's an election year.
Everybody did it.
No, not
There'll be a
like-
line
not
of
like that.
politicians cars out there, right?
I'm still after Linda McMahon.
You're
This
so
is about
jaded.
the Secretary of Education. I'm still after getting her here.
Oh, that would be
She'll
cool.
want to have a wrestling match.
She's visiting schools around the country.
You never know.
I don't intend it publicly, I mean her to come here and see
And you never know
what a
unless
good
you
rural
ask.
school district is.
I make a motion to approve the 10,000 grant from BGF committee grant request.
Second.
Questions or discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Congratulations.
Thank you all.
ladies.
Thank you all. Yeah, well
Thank you
done.
for your work on this too. It's really
Thank you
great.
so much.
Thank you guys for all your work.
We do not have closed session, so I will look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.